설 연휴에 검은 수녀들과 함께 해주셔서 정말 감사드립니다. 저희도 정말 열심히 찍은 작품인데요.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a story that's been lighting up the internet. Song Hye Kyo's raw and emotional confession about motherhood that left fans in tears and sparked a global conversation. If you've been anywhere near social media lately, you've probably seen the clips, the headlines, and the buzz surrounding this moment. So, grab a cozy drink, settle in, and let's unpack what happened, why it's resonating with so many, and how you can join the discussion. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here. We're about to get real. Picture this. Song Hye Kyo, the queen of K-dramas, known for her poise and grace in hits like Descendants of the Sun and the Glory, stepping into the spotlight on TVN's You Quiz on the Block. It's her first talk show appearance in 23 years, and she's not holding back. The episode, which aired on January 8, 2025, pulled in a massive 5.6% viewership rating, topping its time slot. But it wasn't just her star power that had everyone talking, it was her vulnerability. In a moment that's now gone viral, Song Hye Kyo opened up about the pressures and fears tied to motherhood, a topic that hit hard for fans and non-fans alike. So what did she say? While the viral headlines scream things like Song Hye Kyo breaks down, I'm too old to be a mother, or tears falling, Song Hye Kyo's painful motherhood confession, the reality is a bit more nuanced. On the show, she didn't explicitly say she was scared of motherhood itself, but shared how the relentless rumors and public scrutiny about her personal life, especially after her divorce from Song Joong-ki, have weighed heavily on her. She mentioned how these rumors, often insulting and malicious, don't just target her but spill over to her family, breaking her heart. Imagine dealing with that kind of pressure for decades, starting from when you were just 14. She said, I've been criticized so much that I'm okay now. But when it's about my family, it breaks my heart. That raw honesty. It's no wonder it struck a chord. Now let's talk about the motherhood angle. Some YouTube videos and posts on X have spun this into a narrative that Song Hye Kyo was specifically crying over fears of being too old for motherhood or struggling with the idea of it. But here's the thing. Those claims seem to come from sensationalized titles rather than her direct words. What she did share was a broader reflection on her life, her career, and the emotional toll of living in the public eye. At 43, she's at a point where society often slaps labels like too old on women, especially when it comes to starting a family. Her emotional breakdown wasn't just about motherhood. It was about the weight of expectations, the rumors that twist her reality, and the struggle to protect her loved ones from the noise. Who can't relate to feeling overwhelmed by what the world expects of you? This moment has sparked a massive conversation online. Fans on X are posting with hashtags like hashtag Song Hye Kyo and hashtag KDrama couple, sharing clips of her teary confession and praising her for being so open. Some are even speculating about her rumored connection with Lee Min-ho. Yep, those wedding video rumors are swirling again, but let's be real, those are mostly fan-made edits that broke the internet for clicks. The real story here is how Song Hye Kyo's vulnerability is giving people permission to talk about their own fears, whether it's about motherhood, aging, or just not living up to society's timeline. One X user wrote, seeing Song Hye Kyo cry about the pressure she's faced makes me feel seen. I'm scared of not being enough, as a mom someday too. That's the kind of impact this moment is having. So let's get interactive. I want to hear from you in the comments. What's something society pressures you about that scares you? Maybe it's starting a family, chasing a career, or even just figuring out who you are. Drop your thoughts below, and let's start a real conversation. And here's a fun poll for you. Do you think celebrities like Song Hye Kyo should share more vulnerable moments like this? Hit that poll on the screen, yes, no, or maybe. And let's see what you all think. Song Hye Kyo's journey didn't stop at tears though. She shared how she's learned to cope, thanks to advice from screenwriter Hye Kyo. For 5 years, she wrote down 10 things she was grateful for every day, from small joys like good weather to bigger wins like a successful filming day. That practice helped her find peace and focus on self-love, something she admitted she struggled with. She said, I've learned to let go of regrets and accept life's ups and downs. Honestly, that's a lesson we could all take to heart. Maybe try it yourself. Grab a notebook and jot down 3 things you're grateful for today. Share them in the comments if you're feeling brave. Before we wrap up, let's address the elephant in the room. Those viral videos about Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho's wedding or her motherhood breakdown. A lot of these are from channels like KDrama Cafe or Drama China. And while they're juicy, they're often heavily edited or speculative. Some even have disclaimers about significant digital edits. So take them with a grain of salt. The real story is Song Hye Kyo's courage in sharing her truth, not the clickbait. If you want to dive deeper, check out her full interview on You Quiz on the Block. It's worth it for the raw emotion and her reflections on her 30-year career. That clip, where she teared up talking about the toll of public scrutiny and rumors hurting her family, hit millions of hearts worldwide, pulling in a 5.6% viewership rating and dominating social media. Today we're picking up right where we left off, going deeper into why this moment resonates so universally, how it reflects struggles we all face, and what we can learn from it, no matter who we are or where we're at in life. Grab your favorite drink, maybe a snack, and let's settle in for a long, inclusive chat about fears, expectations, and finding peace in our own paths. Don't forget to smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe if you're new here. This is a safe space for everyone, so let's get into it. Song Hye Kyo's confession on that January 8, 2025 episode wasn't just a celebrity spilling their heart. It was a mirror for so many of us. When she spoke about the pain of rumors, especially those targeting her family after her divorce from Song Joong-ki, she tapped into something bigger, the crushing weight of society's expectations. She didn't explicitly say, "Motherhood scares me," despite what some clickbait YouTube titles like Song Hye Kyo's heartbreaking motherhood fears might suggest. Instead, her tears came from a deeper place. Decades of scrutiny starting at age 14, malicious gossip, and the struggle to shield her loved ones from it all. At 43, she's navigating a world that often judges women for their choices, especially around family and aging. One ex-post captured it perfectly. Song Hye Kyo crying about the pressure on her family feels so real. "I'm 40 and get side eyes for not having kids yet." Her vulnerability is giving people permission to talk about their own fears, whether they're about parenthood, career, or just not fitting society's mold. Let's break this down. The motherhood angle, which some outlets have hyped up, seems to stem from assumptions about her age and single status post-divorce. Society loves to slap timelines on women. Get married by 30, have kids by 35, or you're behind. But Song Hye Kyo's moment wasn't just about that. It was about the broader pressure to live up to an ideal life, one that's often scripted for us. For some, that's the expectation to be a perfect parent. For others, it's the fear of missing out on parenthood altogether, or choosing not to have kids and facing judgment for it. And it's not just women, men feel it too. An ex-user shared, "I'm a 38-year-old guy, and my parents keep asking when I'll settle down." Song Hye Kyo's tears made me realize I'm not alone in feeling trapped by expectations. This conversation crosses genders, cultures, and life stages, because who hasn't felt the weight of what they're supposed to do? What makes this moment so inclusive is how it opens the door for everyone to reflect. Maybe you're a young adult terrified of not having your career figured out. Maybe you're a parent juggling guilt over not being enough for your kids. Or maybe you're someone who's chosen a different path. Maybe you're child-free by choice, in a non-traditional relationship, or just trying to focus on yourself. Song Hye Kyo's breakdown reminds us that it's okay to feel scared or uncertain. It's okay to not have it all together. On X, the hashtag life pressure is trending alongside her name, with stories like, "I'm non-binary and get constant questions about settling down. Why can't I just live my truth?" Or, "I'm a single mom, and the pressure to be perfect is exhausting." Song Hye Kyo's honesty helps. These voices, queer, single, married, young, older, show how her story is a bridge for all of us. Let's get interactive. I want this to be a space where everyone feels seen. So drop a comment sharing one pressure you faced. Could be about family, career, relationships, or even self-doubt. No story is too small. Maybe it's your parents asking when you'll get married, or maybe it's the inner voice saying you're not where you should be. And here's a poll for you. Do you think society puts too much pressure on people to follow a specific life path like marriage or kids? Tap yes, no, or maybe in the poll on the screen and let's see what you all think. If you're watching with friends or family, pause and talk about it. What pressures do you all share and how do you cope? Now, let's talk about the darker side of this viral moment. How the media and online culture handle vulnerability. Song Hye Kyo called out the insulting and malicious rumors that hurt her family, and it's a stark reminder of how we treat public figures. X is flooded with fans defending her with posts like, "Leave Song Hye Kyo alone. She's human, not your drama script." But the clickbait keeps coming. YouTube channels like KDrama Buzz or Celeb Scoop churn out videos with titles like Song Hye Kyo's Tearful Motherhood Regret that twist her words for views. Some even slap on disclaimers about digital edits. Yet they rack up millions of clicks. It's not just her. Think about how often we see celebrities' pain turned into entertainment. This culture doesn't just affect stars. It trickles down to all of us. How many times have you felt judged or misunderstood because of someone else's assumptions? It's a cycle we can break by listening more and judging less. Speaking of assumptions, let's address those Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho wedding rumors that keep popping up. Channels like Drama Fever Updates and K-Drama Cafe have videos with titles like Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho Wedding Shocker that are mostly fan-made edits or speculative montages. They're fun for some, but they muddy the waters of her real story. Ex-users are calling them out, with one saying, "These fake wedding videos are cute, but they distract from Song Hye Kyo's actual message about her struggles." The lesson: be wary of what you click on. If you want the real tea, her You Quiz on the Block episode is available on TV and streaming platforms. It's a raw, unfiltered look at her 30-year career and personal growth. On a brighter note, let's circle back to something we can all take away. Song Hye Kyo's gratitude practice. For 5 years, she wrote down 10 things she was thankful for daily. From small joys like a sunny day to big wins like a great filming session. She credited this habit, inspired by screenwriter Hye Kyo, with helping her find peace and practice self-love. This is something anyone can try, no matter your circumstances. You don't need to be a K-drama star or facing major life decisions to feel overwhelmed sometimes. Pause this video and try it. Write down 3 things you're grateful for today. Maybe it's a supportive friend, a cozy morning, or just getting through a tough day. Share one in the comments. We'd love to build a gratitude chain. I'll start. I'm grateful for all of you watching and making this community so welcoming. This practice ties into a bigger idea. Self-compassion. Song Hye Kyo admitted she struggled to love herself, especially under the weight of public scrutiny. That's a feeling so many share, whether it's because of social media comparisons, family expectations, or personal doubts. Ex-users are posting about this too, with messages like, "I'm learning to be kinder to myself after years of feeling less than." Song Hye Kyo's story is a reminder to try. Self-compassion doesn't mean ignoring your fears. It means acknowledging them without judgment. Maybe you're scared of parenthood like something Song Hye Kyo might be. Or maybe your fear is totally different, like failing at work or not living up to your own dreams. Whatever it is, give yourself permission to feel it and keep going. Let's zoom out even further. Song Hye Kyo's moment is part of a bigger cultural shift. In South Korea and beyond, people are starting to challenge rigid norms about family, aging, and success. K-dramas often show women as strong yet vulnerable, and stars like Song Hye Kyo are bringing that complexity to real life. Her openness is paving the way for others to share their truths, whether it's about choosing not to have kids, prioritizing career, or redefining family on their own terms. This inclusivity matters. It's why her story resonates with young fans dreaming of their future, older fans reflecting on their choices, and everyone in between, regardless of gender, culture, or background. One more interactive moment before we close. Let's do a quick challenge. Inspired by Song Hye Kyo, share one way you're going to be kinder to yourself this week. Maybe it's taking a break from social media, saying no to a draining commitment, or just giving yourself credit for getting out of bed. Drop it in the comments, and let's inspire each other. If you're feeling stuck, think about what Song Hye Kyo said about letting go of regrets and accepting life's ups and downs. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. Alright fam, that's our deep dive for today. What's your biggest takeaway from Song Hye Kyo's viral moment? Are you inspired to embrace your own path, challenge society's pressures, or maybe just try that gratitude list? Share your thoughts below, vote in the poll, and let's keep this inclusive conversation going. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next one. We'll be back with more K-drama tea, real talk, or maybe a topic you suggest. Just let us know. Until then, keep supporting each other, stay true to your journey, and I'll see you in the next video.